Cougars 7, Wolverines 6.
Handed off to Whitesides as he looked like he was going to try to go left of the tackle, turned it back inside. Really nothing doing. No more than a gain of 2.5, don't it?
And Paul, I told you earlier, I mean, these guys are running so smooth. Pablo, I'm going to tell you real quick. Rolando had a question for us.
What's up? Dígame.
How long have you guys known each other? It says it sounds good. He's having a blast. He's hearing us.
I'm going to say 21, 22, 23 years.
23 years, right about there.
Yeah.
I've been married 23 though, Pablo. So you know how long we've known each other? 28.
Wow.
So it's just like a brother of mine, no?
No doubt.
A brother?
Two friends up here hanging out. Brother from another mother.
I knew that was coming.
And he's going to keep it himself. That's a good job. As a read option, he read the defensive end as he came upfield, which left a huge gap between the tackle and the defensive end, and the right decision don't to keep it, as that's going to net.
Oh, hurry up offense.
And they're going to do another quarterback sneak. All he has to do is lean forward, basically.
They needed 1. He picked up 2.5, so they're going to move those chains. Pablo.
Yes, sir.
And here's where we're at, and here's where we need to go. This is the kind of style of football I think you better play if you want to go somewhere in the playoffs.
Well, good adjustment by McNorth in halftime. They realized, hey, let's not even mess around. Let's just come out and just pound it down. Just pound it through their throats. Why not? And it's working thus far. Motion across the formation, going to take it to split left, split right. We got double tight end. It's going to be a run. Handed out to Whitesides as nothing doing, and he is tough to bring down.
A lot of yak.
Oh, a very good tackle. Good job by Brandon Martinez, the linebacker, to shoot the gap, and he held on for his life. Went for a wild ride hanging on the Whitesides.
They gave him forward progress to pick up a 1 yard, so it'll be 2nd and 9 coming up.
I'll get to the Cats TV people here in a minute. I want to give them, instead of zoom through the names, don't it? I want to take my time.
Yes, they deserve
do a great job.
They deserve it. So when we get a little time, Martin, we're going to do that, Martin. But thanks a lot for the list. Because let me tell you what, look at that. Look at the picture, man.
There's a lot involved, a lot of moving parts.
So if you're a fan at home watching the game, you're saying, "Que más quieres?"
And it's going to be the read option. He hands it off to the tailback as he goes off the right tackle, right guard. A good double team block as he took him all the way to the second level. A gain of about 4.5 and not 5.
Yeah, picked up 4 yards. They had 1, so that's 5. We've got a 3rd and 5 coming up. 2 down territory, Pablo.
Yes, sir. I mean, they're just driving it. They haven't. I think they've no more than somewhere between a 9 and 1 yard gain every run. Nothing but positive runs here.
All right, here we go. It's going to be 3rd and 5 coming up. We're under 8 minutes left in the third quarter. It's still Edinburg North Cougars 7, PSJA Memorial Wolverines 6.
Okay, he shifts over his tailback. Little audible. Looks like Wolverines are going to blitz, and they do come with a blitz. It's a good time because he's going to pair it up. He got man-to-man in the corner.
Too far.
Overthrown. Very good coverage as they both took off on the run. Great coverage by Ismael something. All right. Ismael. It was man-to-man all the way, and he ran stride for stride. Very good coverage. That was the right person to throw it to, but very good coverage.
All right, here we go. 4th and 5 coming up, and it is. Look at the screen.
Hey, right there. Salinas, the giant mom.
Kayla.
Giant mom.
She paying the camera guy. All right, here we go. 4th and 5 coming up. Pablo.
Trip to the right. It's going to be a screen.
Oh,
it does nothing doing.
No.
As you got to make that first block, don't it?
But
you have to secure that first block.
So they're going to turn the ball over on downs. That's going to be the North Cougars after picking up 3 or 4 first downs. They fall short on their last set of downs. So it's going to be PSJA ball at the 41-yard line. Not bad field position, Pablo.
Very good. And the point of attack right there, Donut, the Wolverine player that made the tackle, that's called the point of attack. You have to secure that block. And then, second to that is the next block. But that's the most important block, and they did not secure the block. Thus, they got held.
All right, they come out ready for the play. No huddle. Pablo.
So not move those chains, but flip them chains. Everybody did it.
All right, Pablo, here we go. The quarterback's out.
Okay, looks like maybe we have an injury. Quarterback keeper, we have another gentleman in. It looks like maybe, we thought maybe at the half they were choosing to run. Of course, they did run. That's John Sines now at quarterback.
Pick up 9, so it'll be 2nd and 1 coming up. 7:27 left in the third quarter. Edinburg North Cougars 7. PSJA Memorial Wolverines 6. I'm Donald Salinas. Paul Osbury to my right. And Rolando Ramos helping us with the stats to my left from Roma, Texas. Here we go, Pablo.
Okay, we don't know what happened to Gonzalez, but we do have signs. He handed off. Wow, Rodriguez running real good. I mean, that was some nifty move. Of course, there's a giant hole.
Well, we needed 1. He picked up 9, so we're going to
move those chains.
All right, moving the chain for the first time after the Cougars picked up 3 first downs on their first possession, looking like a promising set of
promising drive.
promising drive. Thank you, Paulo, right there. That's
You're
the word I was
welcome,
looking for. And so it stalled on a 4th and 5. There was a, just like Paul says, they missed a block and they got him for a loss. So here we go.
And it's going to be the read option. He's going to keep it himself. He turns it upfield. That's a good run. He is a good runner. I'll tell you what, where they've been hiding John Sines because he can run.
He can make things happen, and he's making them happen so far. They picked up 2 first downs already. I'm sorry, 1. But they picked up 9, then they picked up 9. Now they pick up 5.
Oh, yeah.
So we're looking at 2nd and 5. They're moving the ball just the way the Cougars did. Let's see if the Cougars can, stop them on their next set of downs. For right now, it's going to be a 2nd and 6 coming up. Almost 6 minutes left in the third quarter. Quick quarter going by fast, gentlemen.
Yes, sir. We got a lot of runs here. Signs with Rodriguez. Handed out to Rodriguez up the middle. And they got some good blocking. You saw.
And using the ref.
And the
There's
referee.
nothing wrong with that. Hey, you know what? Don't move, sir. I'm going to use you for one more pick here.
Good job by Jacob Escobedo, big lineman, getting his name called tonight. As he was using some great technique, he made it all the way to 2nd level and blocked that linebacker. That's what's securing him, don't it? Once you get through the first level.
There you go, Pablo. You know, Catch TV. You wanted to know what's wrong with 7? He is right there.
Wow, Rick!
Hey!
Rick on fire over there, man.
Get that. This guy at the bottom.
That's the bottom line. That's the bottom camera.
Great job, guys. Hey,
Man,
hey Martin, that's great. Hey, so we're going to move those chains. Another first down for PSJA. 1st and 10, ball at the 28-yard line.
Oh, nifty run. Some juking and jiving, except
Hey,
over to Signs.
loose ball. Was he down? They're putting him down.
He's saying he was down. He already, either the ref said he was down or he picking something up off the ground.
Challenge flag. Challenge flag. Catch
He's
TV.
reaching for it. He's looking in his sock.
We'll beat up here with Catch TV. The voila.
And looks like it's going to hold there, don't it?
All right, it's
No
going
replay.
to be 2nd and 10.
I don't see a replay booth down there.
Back to the line of scrimmage. Under 5 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. A quick third quarter. You're talking quick. Here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up. 5 minutes left in the third. It's still Cougars 7, Wolverines 6. Pablo.
Signs back there with Ramirez or
He kept
Rodriguez.
it.
He keeps it himself up the middle.
Flag.
There's a flag, probably holding. As he's got 2 men to beat, he's going to get tackled. But if the play holds, it's a huge gain.
Can bring it back.
But
Rick, what do you got? Holding. Rick's talking to the.
Rick saying holding.
He's talking to New York on the replay.
He zoomed in. He probably zoomed in on the player's hand who was holding.
All right, we got time. We got to thank these guys.
Yeah,
Pablo.
we can. They do a great job. Gilberto Cavazos, Adrian Cuellar. It is holding Jeffrey Garcia, Jacob Gardenina, Martinez, Luis Montemayor, Isaiah Novato, Miguel, Nuno Gutierrez, Michael Russell, Matthew Scott, Leroy Torres, Cesar Vasquez. All students and the professionals here. Rick Ramirez, Claudia Rios, Martin Torres, Julio Camacho, and Delia Ramirez.
All right, that's the Cat TV crew for Thursday night football at Edinburg Cat Stadium, and of course, screening being done by ValleyCentral.com. That's KGBT, Channel 4 Sports. I'm Donut Salinas. You're listening to Team Donut and Paul. Got Paul Osbury to my right and Rolando Ramos to my left. Here we go. So that'll bring him back 10 yards. It'll be 2nd and 20, Pablo, after it was going to be 1st and goal. He's back.
It's going to be a screen and no blocking. That play requires a good upfield rush by defensive lineman.
Hey, Martin.
He stuck around there, don't it? He didn't got tricked.
Hey, Martin, that's great, Martin. You hear us talking about something, guys? And these guys, they get the cameras to the people we're talking about. I mean, come on, Pablo.
These are pros up here.
Yeah, I mean, these guys know what they're doing, ladies and gentlemen. We're trying to talk about number 7. Where's he been, or where's this guy's been? And they hear us talking up here, and they put a camera on the guy on the sidelines.
Incredible.
Come on, All right, here we go. 3rd and Las Milpas coming up.
Shotgun formation for Gonzalez. Back there with Rodriguez. He's going to drop back pass. He's got time. He airs it up. He's got a man open, but he slightly underthrew him.
Deflected by John. John almost had the interception, but at the same time almost tipped it right to the receiver's hands. And nevertheless, it came in incomplete, so it would stop the clock with 4:03, and it's Memorial. More than likely, Pablo, you got to punt, man. No, they're going to go for it.
I'll tell you what.
Now remember, isn't he the one that stepped back and punted last week?
Yes, sir.
All right.
Let's
so
see.
the quarterback stays in the game, but he is the punter.
Usually the tailback will step up.
Okay.
Because it's a right-footed kicker. If he's going to punt it, he's not going to punt it, or they may be doing a hard count. They're a little hard count. Tailback should step up if they're going to punt. No time on the clock, don't it?
All right,
They
delay
move back,
again.
and they don't care. They
They
move
don't-
back a little bit.
The wind behind him. Hey, Pablo, the wind. We were
Wind's
out there
picking
at
up.
halftime.
Yes, sir. The wind picking up, a little crosswind. Actually, it's going a little southwesterly. Basically, the wind at the back, basically, of the Wolverines. Expect a punt, as it is 4th and Encino.
Total 10 yards. Oh, 5:15.
And they're regrouping. They're going to huddle up.
Yep, the holding
I would
was 10
assume,
yards.
they got
and
the
then we got-
quarterback back there. Edinburg North, you need to back up. Send one. Send your safety back, please. And there's the tailback.
Get
So that
back.
means they're going to punt. They are moving someone back. He's not going back far enough. And he gets it off. It goes over his head, of course, as he's not back there. It does take Edinburg North bounce.
Yep.
And lucky hop as it goes down on the 20. That easily could have been pinned him way back. Now, Edinburg North's going to take that. I don't know why they didn't have anybody back on it.
All right, guys. Both teams look promising on their first
Two drives
on the
stalled.
first 3 set of downs. North looked good on 2 set of downs, 3 set of downs. Then it was on the other side. Wolverines looking just the same. Big flag after being could have been first and goal. Brings them back 10 yards to a 2nd and 20. We had 2 incomplete passes, so you're looking at 4th and 20, then a loss. So Cougar football one more time. Second time they touched the ball. 3:50 left in the third quarter, Pablo.
Going to be a run. Flag on the play. Whiteside's up the gut, running tough as usual. Flag immediately. They did not blow the play dead. I would assume it's on the defense, I think.
Yeah, we're looking at offsides, and they're going to take the penalty, I'm pretty sure, because it'll be 1st and 5
Sure.
instead of 2nd and 3. We'll wait and see what they decide to do here. They're giving Coach Saenz the option. He gave him the answer. Repeat first down. All right,
they
they'll
do
move the
accept
ball 5 yards, and they're going to repeat first down. It'll be 1st and 5 coming up for the Cougars. Ball will be set at about the 25-yard line.
And of course, Edinburg North, that's a right call because you basically have it in the same spot, except you have an extra down.
All right.
That's a right call.
All right.
Oh, little birthday shout out.
To our president of the school board.
Yes.
And state school
First
board.
team All-State.
Prestigious award last year
First
for the
team
All-State.
All-State
First
school
team
board.
School board. Sonny Palacios, happy birthday. Many more, Mr. Palacios. Thank you for what you do and the service you provide to the ECISD.
No doubt about it. And it's going to be a run. Whitesides find some room up the middle.
Oh,
Woo, good job by the safety, but if your safety's making a tackle,
good
that's not
sportsmanship.
good.
Good sportsmanship.
They needed 10. No, they
No,
needed
they needed
5. They
five.
got about 9, so they're going to
Move those chains. We're moving the chains one more time for the Cougars. Once again, Cougars and Wolverines both coming out strong in the third quarter, picking up three or four sets of first downs, and then all of a sudden hitting a wall. We'll see how the Cougars do on their second possession. We go 1st and 10, ball at the 35.
Shotgun formation. It's going to be another run. Hits the Whitesides as he finds his room up the middle and gets to the second level. Now, when I say levels, don't it? First level being defensive line, second level being linebackers,
Second
third level
floor.
being DBs. And then, what's that? There's a name of a band. Something level.
Something level.
Hey, is there, Julio, there a band?
Julio, trivia.
Third level or something level, there's a band. What are they called? Dang it, there's a
Come on. Here we
level
go.
42 or something. I don't know.
Second and 5 coming up.
It's going to be a
2:48.
run. Yeah, being patient. Whiteside's being very patient, waiting for the hole to open up. That's tough for Whiteside.
Well, we needed 5. We got 5.5, so we're going to
Move those chains.
We're stopping the clock one more time with 2:41.
Level 42.
And it's to move the chains.
That's it.
All right, here we go. 1st and 10. Ball being played now at the 46-yard line. Again, ladies and gentlemen, both teams starting very strong in the third quarter, picking up first downs left and right. But both teams ran into a wall when they got to the other team's side of the field. Here we go. It's going to be 1st and 10. Ball at the 46-yard line. 2:25 and counting left in the third.
Whiteside's at quarterback. No, not Whiteside. But handed off, though. And another gain up the middle. They are really finding a lot of success up the middle, don't it? I'm sure Edinburg North made just a few adjustments on how they're going to block
Now,
that play.
Pablo, to me, they're finding success because they're spreading out the field so much.
No, I'll analyze it. I think what they're doing at the point of attack, usually two linemen,
They're getting on one.
they go to one and they move the linebacker. They're avoiding the linebacker. They're just pushing. They're doing a double team push at the point of attack, and the linebacker's getting caught up in the wash. And there it is, the same thing. A great job double teaming by the left guard and left tackle. Donut, I saw that.
Well, he needed 2 and he picked up 4. So we're going to move those chains.
The point of attack was the left tackle, left guard. And for all those coaches out there, it was the 7-hole. Every hole represents a number.
Mr. Ramos, how many first downs already for the Cougars in the third quarter? First down number 6, dice Mr. Ramos, in the third quarter. Not bad.
Ramos.
They picked up 9 in the second half. I mean, the whole first half.
Stats there, Mr. Ramos.
Here we go. It's going to be first and 10, ball at the 41-yard line.
Great view by Cat TV. You can see 2 running back set. Twins on one side. It's going to be a run. He's going to hand it off to Whitesides. Another giant hole. And just before he's about to bounce it outside, a very good tackle by the linebacker, Eric Medellin, for a gain of 5.
Gain of 5 on the play, like Paul's calling it. It's going to be second and 5 coming up. Ball quickly at the 36-yard line on the Wolverine side of the field.
Yep, they've got another drive. But what's been happening all game is these guys get close to each other's end zone, and the drive stalls, or they do a turnover.
Yeah, that's why we have a score of 7-6 right now. It's the Cougars over the Wolverines. Cougars driving on their second possession of the second half.
It's going to be it looks like it's going to be a draw, run up the right side. Oh, good job by the right tackle to allow the defensive end to come upfield.
Stop the clock one more time because they needed 5 and he picked up 7. So we're going to move those chains.
Coach Guerra, shout out.
Coach Guerra, you got about 10 shout-outs.
Hey.
Back to back.
Don't be driving anywhere, sir.
We're shouting it out. Here we go. 39 seconds left and counting in the third quarter. It's been a quick third quarter. It's still the same score, though. Cougars 7, Wolverines 6.
Edinburg North really driving this time. Linemen look like they're light. And it's going to be a run. Good job by Fauner's lead block. He's still on his feet. Oh, that was very good and very patient by the running back, Salazar, to be very patient and follow his lead blocker, don't it?
He needed 10. He picked up 17, so we're going to move those chains.
Number 30, Tito Salazar, giving Whitesides a break. And I'll tell you what, they didn't skip a beat with Salazar coming in there.
All right, man down on the field. That's the PSJA Memorial. He's moving all right, and thank God he wants to get up. Now they're going to hold him back, which is the right thing to do, make sure he's fine. We'll get to him in a little bit. Right now we have a timeout on the field, ladies and gentlemen. Pablo. Same style of football, I think, both sides. And I talked to Coach Cavazos, and he told me, look, we're the same team this year. Both of us have been having good games and bad games, good games, bad games. Both of us got hit by the grades. For some reason or another, we missed, I believe, 7 players on the Cougar side. For what reason, we don't know, but they're about 7 players short of what they used to have when they started the year.
Yeah, I do see some different faces here.
Different faces now, different style of offense now. Now, you got to give credit to the coaches for adjusting and doing what they had to do. I've seen John Mendoza from the corner being brought into the middle of the field as a strong safety or safety, and then you see him back in the corner. So you got to give credit to the coaches. Hey, too bad we lost players for whatever reasons. We're going to keep on trying, and let's just give it our best. And so hats off going out to the coaches, Coach Sainz and his staff.
Of a situation.
Yeah, exactly, Pablo. That's exactly the way you want to put it down is, making the best of what they have. So it'll be a first and 10 player off on his own, walking up on number 6. He's been all over the field as a defender, number 6. So we got 19 seconds left, ladies and gentlemen. We're at Edinburg Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas, Paul Osbury to my right, Rolando Ramos to my left. And you're listening to Team Donut and Paul, of course. The picture, you get it from Catch TV. That is KATS, Channel 17, 13 seconds left in the third. Cougars 7, Wolverines 6.
2 running back set, as you can see, handed off right up the middle. Another tough run by Tito Salazar. This time there wasn't much room, but 3 yards later.
All right, so that's going to take us to the end of the third quarter. So after 3 quarters of play here in the second half, it's Wolverines. They've touched the ball twice. And they picked up 4 first downs. I'm sorry. They touched the ball once, picked up 2 first downs. Quickly, they were inside good territory, got to the 22. They were first and goal. A flag took them back 10 yards. So that put them at a second and 20. And that's where it stalled after that flag. They've been flagged 1 time. They've been flagged 3 times for 20 yards. On the other hand, it's the Cougars under second possession. They picked up 8 first downs already. They got 1 turnover, and they haven't yet. They turned the ball over on downs. They haven't yet to get flagged, so that's a good thing.
Great job, guys. Like how you broke that down.
That's coming from Ramos,
our statistician.
All righty, so we have a 2nd and 8 coming up. We might be able to drop them chains. Hopefully we won't. That meaning that means that the Cougars will score, but they can pick up a possible
They
first
can
down,
get a first down.
if they get to the 3-yard line. So right now it's going to be 2nd and 8. 12 minutes left, Pablo. Who's going to the playoffs?
This is where the drives have been stalling, and this is where they've been turning over the ball, both sides, for that matter. And let's see if Edinburg North can drive it in. And Salazar gets stuffed quick. There was a little bit of room, but good job by the
Here comes
linebacker.
Whitesides.
Whiteside's handing it off. No,
No, he's coming in.
Salazar. Here
He
comes
was out.
Whitesides. At this time, Tito Salazar needs a little break, and Whiteside should be fresh. He should be
Ready to go?
Yeah, he should be ready to roll.
Use him as a decoy.
Third down. I would just give it to him.
Did you give it to him?
Just give it to him.
All right, here we go.
We're going to give it to Whiteside. It doesn't matter.
3rd and 5 coming up. 2-down territory. No, you go up.
I would take the extra point. I would take the field goal, don't it, and go
All right.
make it a touchdown to beat.
All right, you ready? Get ready to go. Touchdown
It's
Cougars.
going to be a handoff. It hands to Whitesides as he is going to be stopped. It depends
Pablo.
the mark. It
Oh,
looks
my
like a first down to me, don't it?
No, he's going to be short.
No.
He needed to get to the 3.
First down.
He
First
needed
down,
to
don't it?
get to the 3.
First down. It looks like
No, he's short.
decision time for Coach Sines. I'll tell you what, Don, you just need a half a yard. Hey, let's
All right,
go,
we got a timeout on the field with 1 left.
What?
11 left in the game,
stuttering?
ladies and gentlemen. And it's going to be a measurement for the first down. Look, there's a camera work. First down,
And he's
Cougars.
Hey, man.
All right, so we're not going to move the chains.
No.
We're going to
Drop
them chains. I told you, Paulo, possible first down at the 3-yard line. He got there.
And new life.
I thought he was
4
short. You
downs.
called it right by half the length of the football. So it's going to be first and goal. Once again, we've been there before. We were first and goal at the 5. Now first and goal, ball at the 3-yard line. Whitesides.
Look at that camera view, man. Beautiful job, Rick. Guy down the sideline. Uh-oh. Adjusting, a little adjust. Oh, a little audible. They do have man-to-man down here at the bottom.
No. Don't even go
No,
there.
don't just run it. Why not? Whitesides is going to be just short. Looking around, obviously, for a hole. Good job by
To the 1.
the Wolverines to plug all those holes. Whiteside's tough to bring down.
All right, 10:35 and counting. Oh, quick. Quarterback.
And quarterback sneak. He's going to be in. Touchdown, Cougars. All you need to do, don't know what that ball just needs to
Touch the white line.
touch the white line, an imaginary plane going up and down, and he did.
Oi, Reyes.
Leo Reyes, come down.
Leo Reyes calling the touchdown. Cougars.
Yes, sir. Cougars finally break through as both teams scored kind of early on in the first half. Finally, someone scores. It took to the fourth quarter, don't it? And we have our extra point. Snap is good. Hold is good. Kicks is good. Extra point, Cougars. At this time, the Cougars mount a sustained drive, no turnovers. As that has been their nemesis tonight, turn over the ball. And a steady dose of Whitesides and Salazar, Whiteside, Salazar. Next thing you know, they drove it in, don't it? And it was a great drive.
Hold on, we got a shout out.
What? Shout out, go get her. Shout out, go get her. Shout out.
Hey, who's at New Mexico? We got somebody
Hey,
tuned in,
that's
listening
right. Last time we
from
said
New Mexico. You're on.
New
Hey,
Mexico, right here.
Are you tuned in, buddy? Talk to Pablo.
Albuquerque.
In Albuquerque, New Mexico. One of our clock guys, the
All
guy
right.
on the clock.
Shout out.
Thanks a lot for tuning in. Hey, we got us a ball game, buddy. Winner's out. The winner's in. Maybe in the playout. Loser is out.
Loser
You
has
can
to win the
forget
lottery.
about it. So, hey, thanks for calling Paulo. Say hello to him, and I'm going to take us to here. So, ladies and gentlemen, with 10:33 left.
What's the weather like?
It is now the Edinburg North Cougars
What's the
14.
weather like out there?
Finally put in the end zone after being in the red zone 3 times. They finally got in. So now with 10:33 left in the ball game, Edinburg North Cougars 14, PSJA Wolverines 6. 10:33 left tonight, Thursday night football here at Edinburg Cat Stadium. I'm Donald Salinas. To my right, Paul Osbury. And to my left, Rolando Ramos. Rolando Ramos joining the team. Thanks a lot for tuning in.
Yes, sir.
And we'll say goodbye to Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Albuquerque. Shout out.
Shout out. Guerra.
Coach Guerra. Shout out. Oh, Coach
You
Guerra.
need to
Don't
watch
drive
out what you
anywhere,
ask for,
sir.
Mr. Guerra.
Hopefully you're in the comfort of your living room. High, short kick. Little
Oh,
confusion.
kick. Oh,
and finally picked up as.
Shoes and everything was flying around.
And I got to tell you, the technique is that you want the guy behind you to get the ball.
Like a center fielder's got control of the field?
Yes.
More or less?
And the center field should be calling him off. Mine, ball, whatever. And a little confusion on the play. Bottom line was Wolverines got the ball. A little scare there.
All right. Here we go, Pablo. Hey, we're
How
having
about
a good
that?
night, man.
Albuquerque, New Mexico.
Good football. Albuquerque.
Shout out.
All right, here we go. We have a 1st and 10, 10:30 left. Finally, Cougars get into the end zone after being there 3 times in the red zone, and we're unable to put any points. One was downs, one was intercepted in the end zone, one was wide right on the field goal.
Yep.
Finally, they get in to make it 14-6. It is the Cougars over the Wolverines with 10:30 left in the ballgame. Pablo.
Signs in the shotgun. Oh, fumble. He tried to hang on to it too long. When you do the read option, great job by Rick over there in the camera. When you do the read option, you cannot keep it in his gut for too long. The tailback instinctively wants to take the ball, and that's what happened.
You're not even looking at the game.
I was looking at the monitor right there to see who got the ball. Rick on the camera over here. Wow. Yeah.
Here we go.
I was looking at the monitor because great job by Cast TV up here. Rick doing a great job.
Lost to 4 yards. Pablo called it a 2nd and 14 coming up. Ball at their own 18-yard line. It's on their own red zone side of the field.
Rodriguez in the backfield with signs. He's going to roll out. Oh, it's not. I'm sorry. The big man. He's got a man open. Wow, that's a great pass. Now that to us up here, he threw into a crowd, but into the NFL, that's a standard pass to throw behind the linebacker in front of the DB. Great job. I see Michael Gonzalez came in. He's limping a little bit, but there's nothing wrong with his arm, that's for sure.
Yep. So they needed 14. They picked up 16. So we're gonna
move those chains.
So we're moving the chains with 9:40 left, ladies and gentlemen. Wolverines trying to get a drive going where they don't turn the ball over or run into flags. Here we go. 1st and 10. Ball at their 37-yard line. Pablo.
Okay. And it's going to hand it off, as I would not expect the quarterback to be keeping the ball, so I definitely would key on the tailback, Rodriguez, as a nifty gain right in the middle. As you can see, a gain of 7. I wouldn't send anybody after the quarterback. I don't think he's going to be able to run the ball, don't it? I mean,
yeah, he looks.
I would attack the tailback, period.
All right, pick up of 7 yards. The call being made by Pablo. We got 9:09 and counting left in the game. It's the Wolverines on their 2nd possession trying to get some points on the board. Pablo.
Expect maybe a play-action pass here pretty soon. Hand it off to Rodriguez. Follows his blockers. A good run. He bounces it outside. Another good run. He is a very good tailback, don't it? He's got a very good low center of gravity. And great job to bounce it outside. Looks like he needs a little breather.
Yeah, he needed 3 yards. He picked up 12, so we're going to move those chains. Again, guys, ladies and gentlemen, let me tell you what. Both teams came out running well, moving the chains well. We're out of moving those chains over here, boys. So, but let me tell you what. Both teams that ran into a little wall when they got to the red zone on the other side of the field. Cougars didn't do it the last time. Let's see if the Wolverines can come back and put points on the board.
Yeah, don't it? The field was 50 yards long. The score would be 40-40 right now. And it's going to be a pass, a quick screen. Wow. That ball has some mustard on it. And again, even though it was catchable, it had some heat on it.
That boy can throw it.
He could throw.
We got to make sure we go see him one time, man.
I guarantee you,
even if I see 5 pitches, I throw it.
He is a fastball pitcher.
He's got.
You don't even have to hide it. Fastball coming. Yeah.
Oh my God! Here we go. 2nd and 10 coming up.
He's in the upper 80s.
8:28 left in the ball game.
Shotgun formation. Going to hand it off to Rodriguez right up the middle. He bounces it outside. He's got a good stiff arm and a very strong run. Good job. Great running instincts, don't it, to go up the middle and then realizing and knowing that the best case scenario to bounce it outside, which is what he did. A good instinctual run by Rodriguez.
He needed 10. He picked up 22, so we're going to
move those chains. Wolverines may be answering the call.
All right, here we go. Wow.
Good run.
10, ball quickly at the 23-yard line on the Cougar side of the field. So with 8:12 left, it's now the Wolverines knocking on the door.
That's right, and Rodriguez has really been running that ball. He's got it again. This time nothing doing.
Yeah, like you say, let number 7 go. More likely he's not going to run.
No, they're not even going to. And they shouldn't. And even if he catches the ball, if he takes the ball, it is what it is. I don't think he's going to get very far. So obviously I'm sure the defensive coordinator knows that, Coach Franz, to key on the tailback, period.
All right, so it's going to be.
But watch out for play action, don't it?
Back to the line of scrimmage. Call it 2nd and 10. Coming up, we're down to 7:35 and counting left in the ball game. Cougars 14, Wolverines 6. Pablo.
Watch out for play action. At the dive right up the middle, Rodriguez runs into a pile of bodies.
Hey, defense decided.
Yeah,
you know
no,
what?
this time,
Go.
they're now stunning inward, don't it? And they're assuming that nothing's going to go outside with that type of formation. With the running back on the right side of the quarterback coming to the left, they know that play's not designed to bounce outside, so might as well crash the middle. What they did, good defensive adjustment by Coach Franz.
All right, so after 2 running plays, a loss of 1 yard, so we're at 3rd and 11. I'm guarantee you we're 2 down territory, Pablo.
I would assume so. Clock running down. There are not too many chances for these guys to get this close.
Under 7 minutes.
Big old Gonzalez, he's going to throw it, a quick screen, and he's got, wow, it looked promising for a second, but good job by the corner to come up and attack from the outside end.
Yeah,
A very minimal gain. If
that was
no
John
gain.
Mendoza again, making sure that he came from the outside, straight from the outside.
Yes, sir.
If you're anything, you're going to go to the inside. You want to run this way. So
And that's a great defensive technique.
back
Well
to the line
done.
of scrimmage. Call it 4th and 11 coming up. And no timeout. They're just going to run their play, Pablo.
Yeah, they're just going to keep on going as 4th and 11.
Let the defense hear you on this play.
They, definitely, Gonzalez can definitely throw it. He's got a low tire, no doubt. He's going to drop back to pass. He's got a man open in the corner. He's wide open.
He dropped it. He dropped it, Pablo. Oh, my God, ladies and gentlemen. And you saw it at home. You saw it at home. Christmas in October.
Christmas on Christmas and Halloween all together for the Cougars. Unfortunately,
The defender fell.
it,
He was still beaten, I think. I tell you, he still had him beat.
boy, he was super beat.
And he's having a great game, man, number 1. I mean, come on.
There's no doubt about it. These are all warriors. I mean, nobody can catch every pass, that's for sure. But he was open, and Cougars catch a break.
Cougars with the big break, so it'll be 1st and 10. Turnover on downs, and it's going to be 1st and 10. Cougar football, 6:06 left. And it's going to be 1st and 10. Ball at the 24-yard line, Pablo.
Expect the Cougar to grind it out. Whitesides going in, out. And, of course, the
Down.
Wolverines, and knowing that they're probably going to run the ball,
In,
they
out,
load the box.
in, out, and down.
Down. Wolverines loading up the box, making sure there's nowhere to run.
But what they're doing there.
Run the clock.
Run the clock.
Shadow, go get it. Shadow.
Shout out, Coach Guerra. 5:40 left in the ball game. Cougars, as Coach Sainz puts it, we win, 95% chance we're in.
Not 94, not 96.
95, buddy.
Okay. Looks like Wolverines are threatening the blitz up the middle. They're definitely coming from the outside.
Now, depending on what wins tomorrow, Jags win tomorrow, and then they win.
Here they come.
Next
Wolverines
week.
right up the middle. Don't apologize. Wow, they are really playing the run tough, and I would assume so. Good defensive stance as the Wolverines are just hoping, don't it, to get the ball with some time left.
Whiteside's down again. Official timeout. Whiteside's down.
He is
Pablo,
tough as nails.
what I'm trying to say is, if the Jags win tomorrow, okay, that'll be 2 district wins. Cougars will have 3 today. But if the Jags beat the Cougars next week,
They may get
3
in
wins each.
by
and
virtue
the
of the
Jags
head-to-head.
Yeah.
Yeah, very interesting. And we know down there in 5A, SaberCats are well on their way to the playoffs. Of course, nothing is set in stone.
We have the last game here against a good team.
They play next. What's
Veterans here.
Yes, that's right. Now I was hanging out at Vela at the SaberCats. Their practice Monday and Tuesday. I got to admit, I was working with their place kicker, and Coach Salinas, a good friend of mine, called me up, said, Paul, come help us out, man. Did a little fine tuning.
Right.
And I told him, I said, I know what you're doing. You're getting ready for the 3rd round, 38-yard field goal for the win. I know. And expect their kicker, Ralph, to do a great job.
Yeah, he did.
He's going to.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, time out on the field. We got Whiteside's down on the field. They're working on him. He seems to be moving at least. It's a good thing about it.
Right. He was moving around.
Now, what they do, there he is. He's flipping around, turn around. Hopefully, he's going to be fine. I believe it's the left ankle. It looks like it from here, but at least he's moving, and it seems to be okay. So with 5:11 left, ladies and gentlemen, here at Cat Stadium, it is Edinburg North Cougars 14, Wolverines 6. 6 just dropped the pass in the end zone that would have put him at 14-12 and probably be going for 2. Again, it was dropped
Christmas in October.
Christmas in October.
And
Now,
Whitesides and everybody, this is a unanimous decision. I'm sure everybody knows he is as tough as nails. So for a young man like Whitesides to be down, I'm sure he wants to get up. And good job by the trainers. They want to, what they don't want to do is exacerbate. You like that? Exacerbate the
what
injury.
you call me? What did
They don't
you
want to
just call?
exacerbate the injury. They want to do all the precautions and make sure.
All right, Pablo,
Make sure.
thank you. Kyra and I are listening.
Hey!
Edith, babe, I love you. See you soon.
Awesome.
And the replacement said he's not here tomorrow. So he's got homecoming tomorrow with the girlfriend in Roma.
Oh, must be nice. ¿Qué
Eh?
más quieres?
¿Qué más quieres?
And you did a good job. You haven't called him babe all night.
No, I won't. My babe's at home.
That's
No,
right,
thank
brother.
you, babe. Thank you for tuning in, and it's great to hear that y'all are tuned in and hearing the game. We got a good game here going on, ladies and gentlemen. It's Cougars 14, Whiteside's up on his own, and Wolverines 6. Big 3rd and 7 coming up, Pablo. And you
Big.
might give the ball back to them.
Okay. Wolverines, not sure if they're going to pass or run. And they are going to run. He's going to keep it himself.
Nope.
And he held it too long. If you're going to do the read
Pablo,
out,
we got us a good game, Pablo.
you have to make your decision earlier as to, you don't want any particular offensive play to take too long to develop. When it takes too long to develop, don't it, you bring all the defense into play. And good job by the Wolverines.
A little shout out
To
going out
attack
to Miss
both.
Avila.
Shout out, shout out,
Celia
shout out.
Avila. Shout out, Celia Avila.
Wow.
No, she's been a little under the weather, Pablo. Again, we all know she's battling cancer, I'm sure.
And there's a warrior right there.
Yeah, there she is. That she is. And Celia Miss Avila, my sister, keep on battling, babe. We love you. And
I worked with
thanks
her
for tuning
long
in.
time ago.
And, like
Classy
she said,
lady.
Like she said, she said it last year, no better than anybody else, Pablo. And she said, and you know what? We're gonna. She goes, I'm home. I don't feel good. The doctor doesn't want me around a lot of people when I'm not feeling well and stuff. And she goes, but don't I get to stay home and just put the big screen on and connect the laptop, and we enjoy the game. So she's enjoying watching her niece right now on the screen.
There she is, a giant mom
I think,
with her friend on the football team.
He's having a good night, man. Here we go, Pablo. It's going to be the Cougars kicking off
Uh-oh, all right.
from their own 20-yard line. Look, good
Now,
field
last
position.
time, they looked like, I'm sure they made some adjustments. They did not block the left
Oh,
edge.
yeah, somebody came and
Oh,
they picked them
they
up.
picked him up. Knuckleball's going to be returned very easily. And he's got plenty of running room as a great return. A punt with no hang time whatsoever is going to take it down, as you can see on your screen, to the 50.
49-yard line. Pablo,
Oh, boy.
your PSJA Memorial, all right? This could be it. You don't play next week. Not
Oh, yeah.
even if you lose, you can't even pray for so many teams to lose. 'Cause
Okay,
there's
don't
only-
it. So do you come in with Big O Gonzalez and throw it a little bit? Or do you keep your option run available with signs? I think they made a decision.
I will give it to number one and
Yeah.
try and let him make up with a drop pass.
Because you limit yourself on the running, as I'm sure he can throw, but now you have two very dangerous runners in the backfield. Who do you attack? And Edinburg North's going to have their hands full here in a minute. And he's going to keep it up the middle.
What did I
Signs,
tell
a
you?
very dangerous
What did I
runner.
tell you? Give him a chance
Yeah.
to make up for the drop pass.
Sign
Uh-oh.
got tackled from behind. This time
He
he's
picked
got to
up
come
9.
off. And they're bringing in Gonzalez. Signs. You need to catch a breather there. They did hit him down low.
Now, here he comes. They're going to throw it to him again, Pablo. You better be ready with that guy. He's got to be involved, Pablo, to me.
They're keeping him in.
It could have been tied if he hadn't dropped that ball, so they're going to give him the chance.
Yeah, they're keeping him in. Signs definitely
All
wants
right,
a customer.
John, you want to have a good night? Good luck.
And it's going to be a run headed off to Rodriguez. Patient running as he finds a hole. Incredibly still on his feet. He is a really good runner.
Hey, number one was
Vicente
blocking good.
Rodriguez.
Number one was hanging out to
sustained
his
his block, yes, sir.
he did.
And they're going to
Move those chains.
Run the clock, run the clock, run the clock.
Ladies
Shout out,
and
shout out.
gentlemen, 3:49 left,
Shout out, shout out,
3:48
shout out.
and counting. Here's Whitesides on the sideline. We had Whitesides the camera on him. Hey, Martin, thanks a lot, Martin. That's great, man, what y'all
Yeah,
are
man.
doing. First and 10, ball at the 30-yard line of the Cougars.
Quick screen, a bullet. All he has to do is make the catch. And he does not go out of bounds inexplicably. Wow.
Now he does.
Eventually,
By choice.
he goes out of bounds. Right,
Not
it was
by
not his choice. He should have gone out of bounds.
Pablo,
Hey, look, they're going to move those chains as the Wolverines
Wow.
are driving it. This time, the fastball was caught.
Ball down to the 18-yard line. They were at the 30, so that's 12 yards, so we move the chains.
Yes, sir.
First and 10, 3:30 left. Ladies and gentlemen, he went out of bounds. It'll stop the clock. Cougars 14, Wolverines 6. They're driving.
Gonzalez rolls out to his right. He got a man open in the flats. He hits him on target. A very good catch.
Same player.
And he stays in bounds as Wolverines. That's a good play, a 10-yard out. The outside receiver ran a clearing route. The slot receiver ran a 10-yard out, and he hit him right on target.
Picked up 8 yards on the play, so call it 2nd and 2 coming up. Will be 3:05 and counting, ladies and gentlemen. Great ball game here at Cat Stadium.
And a good run by Rodriguez as he finds his way. He weaves his way through. Some nifty run. They needed 2, and they got about 10.
So they're going to
Move those chains and drop them chains.
We're moving them, we're dropping them, and what else?
And we're not flipping them, and then we are flipping them, and we're keeping them. And
all right, timeout. Who?
Shout out, go get it.
Shout out, Coach Guerra. Shout out. Be careful what
Coach,
you ask.
if you're listening, love you, man. It's been a long time.
Be careful what you ask for, man.
Oh, I know.
You're going to get it with Team Donut and Paul. Pablo.
Yes, sir.
Wow, what a game, man.
Yes, sir. We do have this is a great one with the Wolverines driving. There's going to be some time left on the clock, don't it? It's going to be up to the Wolverines. If they score, do you go for 2? Of course you do. And that'll be the ball game right there.
Pablo, look at the commercials, these guys.
Wow. This is for real.
This is
Are
cool,
we at
man.
an NFL game?
Hey, what we're going to do is next year we're going to get Martin to give us some commercial break, no?
Martin.
We'll talk to Martin. And the pregame
Yeah,
show.
commercial timeout.
Pregame show, Martin will set us up next year maybe.
Martin Torres, man, running a tight ship, doing a great job.
Great job,
It's
Martin.
no wonder that Cat TV does such a great job. Martin Torres running the show.
All right, here we go. 2:59 left, first and go. Ball at the 2-yard line.
Man-to-man
It
at the
is
bottom.
Cougars 14, Wolverines 6. Pablo.
They got everybody in the box. Man-to-man across the board. They give it to Rodriguez. Touchdown, Wolverines! Oh, boy. And they loaded the box, don't it? They had 9 players in the box, and they still ran it in. We have
right.
it. Here go. Here's your ball game.
2-point conversion coming up. Here it is.
Ball game right here.
If you don't, we're going to see an onside kick.
Of course. Yes, sir. You should expect that.
All right, here we go.
And they're not taking any time. It's going to be a rollout. He got a plan open. He hits him. Extra point, Wolverines. Wait, 2-point conversion, Wolverines.
So with 2:55 left in the ball game, it is now
We
Cougars
have a flag
14,
on the play. I didn't know
Wolverines
if Julio was trying to fly
14.
away. There you go. He was trying to fly away,
Oh,
or
they set him-
unsportsmanlike. He
Now-
saw it before the ref saw it.
You can't onside kick now.
Well, I don't know who it's on, don't it? It may be. It may have been that
Where's the flag?
Rodriguez got a little too excited. Yeah. I think he got a little too excited, don't it? And nothing wrong with getting excited, but as you know, that rule's in
That's
place.
going to
because
hurt you, man.
That can really get the other team
15-yarder.
if you really drive it in there. You know, na. You know, you can't
Hey,
do that.
hey, how many flags do we have total? If you can give me a number there, Mr. Ramos.
R. Shout out.
Total.
Go get him.
Number 6. How many 15-yarders do we have?
Woo! Those
4.
Those
We
are
have
the
6
big ones.
flags.
Man, great
6
job.
flags, and he's telling me 4 of them have been
Wow,
for
the big
15.
one. The big one.
I mean, guys, come playoff time. Look, they're getting ready. Yeah, you're going to go back up to the 25, buddy.
Oh, boy. Well,
So you see,
okay, now it's different. Now you
Onside
don't
kick,
onside
they're in
kick.
field goal range.
Now you don't onside kick. You have to pound it and hope your defense holds. But that's a very
Now,
A
your
very
coach
costly mistake.
signs, tight ball game, 2:55, 2 timeouts each, field goal range. Your kicker just showed us we could kick a 50
he was good for 50 plus.
You're
It was
saying,
just wide right.
Que
Oh,
más
yeah.
quieres?
Que más quieres? You got to kick
Right.
like that, don't it? You're right about
Advantage Cougars right
that.
now.
Advantage Cougars right now.
If it's a tennis match, advantage Cougars.
Yes. Advantage Cougars.
Tennis player in high school
I love tennis.
and football. Mix that sport. I don't see it.
It's a good sport. They're all good sports. Don't it?
All right, here we go. It's going to be Wolverines kicking. Now, Pablo, the flag is down.
Add in is what they're saying. Now he knows tennis terminology. Add in Cougars.
Add in Cougars.
I do. I know all tennis. I play tennis often.
Add in?
Add in.
Add in.
Right.
I thought we were talking money.
Add
it
out
in.
would be the person other than the server has the advantage.
All right, here we go. And you're watching it live thanks to Cats TV 17. That's KTS Channel 17.
He pounds
Oh,
the ball.
nobody's back there.
Nobody's back there. He pounds the ball.
You better hope it goes in.
And it does not go in. Cougars, what is going on? That's going to be a tremendous error. And the Wolverines, inexplicably, the Cougar returners were, I guess they did not expect them to pound it.
Why?
What we're saying, ladies and gentlemen, is, we don't know what's in the mind of the coaches over there. But
Hey,
I'll tell you
Julio,
what,
all season, man, Julio's all over me, man.
Yeah.
And you're right, Julio, why not? All right, so it's going to go to 2:48 left. Cougars, 2 timeouts left.
What?
Cougars
Made a
will win
call.
with a field goal.
From how
says
long?
Julio Camacho.
45
a
yards.
45-yarder.
And Whitesides.
Julio Camacho playing the Berta Benedict show over here.
Yes.
Predicting.
Whitesides up the middle. He was hurt. He's never out. Like I said, he has to be missing all his limbs, and he still will be on the field. Whitesides, very tough.
All right, here we go. 2:29 and counting. 2nd and 6 coming up. Cougars at their own 22-yard line. Pablo, you can't pass the ball, man.
Cover 2, as they're light on the run defense. The Wolverines, they try to bounce it outside. He's got some room. And, he got met. Helmet to helmet. As he tried to get outside, turned back inside.
Holding number 25.
Uh-oh. You got a flag, don't it?
Yes, sir. Holding number 25.
Oh, that's going to hurt the Cougars.
Instead of it being 1st and 10 from the 29, it's going to be
2nd and 15.
2nd and 16.
10-yard penalty, still second down.
That hurts. You have to really be disciplined at this point in time. And a close game.
He had
all the little
nothing
things
to
matter.
do with the play.
Yeah, I know you're saying, don't it?
Oh, my God. Hey, but you got the big play guys here. I still say they'll be all right. Here we go. We're going to wait and see.
What about Yarder?
It'll be 2nd and 16, I believe, 15.
2:12 left.
2:11, 2:10,
winding
and
down.
clock running.
And Cougars need to be aware the clock is running. As you can see on your screen, the formation. If you're the Wolverines, a strong left. Snap is up. It's going to be a pass. Play action. He throws it into the flats, and he does have a man. It's tight end. A great catch. Still on his feet. Look at this. The crowd is on their feet as we have an outstanding play.
A little replay, Cats TV. Went out of bounds.
Pequeño
Stop the clock.
looked like Gronkowski on that play.
Here we
Gronkowski
go.
from the
Replay,
Patriots.
replay.
Look at this replay, ladies and gentlemen.
Look. Yak, yakety yak.
Yakety yak. Don't dog back. Stays on his feet, yards after
That's yards after contact by Paul.
Wow.
1st and 10, so we're going to
Move those chains. That is a tremendous play. Where they've been hiding that, Jim. And it's going to be a run. Whiteside's up the middle. He's got some room.
He's
not.
good. No.
Oh, he's going to be caught down on the 35.
Get out. Don't take time off the clock. Won't they have to do under 2
As
minutes?
Whitesides comes off the field.
Get out.
Takes himself out.
So one more time.
Move those chains. Whiteside's a great run up the middle. At
Run the
North,
clock.
At this point in time, it's going to do a little clock management. You do want to score, but you don't want to have a little time. You don't want to leave any time left.
All right, here we go. Oh, bad snap.
Bad snap. It's going to
Holding.
turn into a decent little game.
There's
We
a
got
holding.
flags
I got holding.
all over the place. And that's
54.
gonna hurt.
Why are you asking why?
Yeah, he knows. If you're doing the
I mean, you're just telling everybody you did it when you turn around.
no,
and say
you're
it.
right. It's
That's
just
all I'm trying to say.
It's like the little kid that looked back when they did something wrong. What'd you do? You know?
Who, me?
Right.
Yeah, who looked back? Holding.
On the offense, 10-yard penalty, still first down.
And that's a costly.
From the spot of the foul is the only good thing about it. So it's going to continue with a 1st and maybe 17.
Very costly penalty. As
And it was a good call. It was, but you see all that happened because there was the snap, Pablo. I don't know if you picked up on the snap, but it was never got. It was one of those last week with 1 yard.
Oh, yeah, that was inexplicable. Those snaps on that day, that night. A good tough run by Salazar. Running tough as Whitesides has just been banged up. You see the kicker warming up on the sideline.
Already?
Maybe we can get a little camera shot. Get a chance. Kicker down there warming up.
Kicker warming up on the sidelines. We'll see him after the play maybe. Here we go,
Right.
Pablo. 2nd and 12 coming up
Under
for
a
the
minute.
Cougars.
It keeps it himself as he runs into a wall of people. Another flag. Oh, no, that's usually holding. That would be very unfortunate if it gets
No, it's Carnet against them. Carnet against them. Face mask.
Oh, catch a break.
Did we get a break? Because there's no more 5-yarders.
Cougars may have caught a break.
Personal foul
Oh, 15.
on the defense.
Here we go. Merry Christmas again.
As Cougars are now officially in field goal range.
Very much. Very much.
Hey, look at that camera shot.
Here it is. Look at that.
Catch TV. Look at that. Beautiful.
You think this guy's getting ready? Oh, get the. Come on. Right
Great
there.
job.
Good job,
Awesome
man.
job, Rick. That's awesome. Let you folks know at home,
Sanchez is ready.
he's plenty warmed up.
All right, ladies and gentlemen. So right now, what we're going to do is we're going to
Move those chains.
43 seconds left. Cougars 14. Wolverines 14. We're under 39 seconds.
And the hands of Salazar. He's going to keep it himself. He tried to get outside. Good job by the defense.
Now,
As a matter
they
of fact,
want that
excellent
side
job.
of the field, if anything, Paulo, with the win.
As a matter of fact, excellent job by the defensive back. I got to give credit, Donut, to Derek Matamoros, because what he did was he turned that run back inside. Looks like Cougars are going to be content to think about this, maybe run another play.
First down.
It's going to be up to the kicker.
Timeout. Who called the timeout? Cougars?
I think so.
Yeah, they were
The first. The coaches, they were the first on the field. The coaches.
Paulo, we got us a good one, buddy.
A very good one, ladies and gentlemen. If you
Paulo,
tune
one
in.
more time from Donut to you, man. Thanks a lot for joining
Of course,
me.
brother.
We will see you tomorrow. It's going to be Bobcat football.
Bobcat. Maria.
Bobcat.
Bobcat tomorrow. Bobcat need a win. They could do it. As, you know, it is what it is, ladies and gentlemen. We're up here broadcasting, but, well, I am a Bobcat. I am a former Bobcat.
I am a Bobcat.
And it is what it is, brother.
Picture of the girls cross country team via dancing to the regional meet in San Antonio.
Wow. Right now, Leo Ray is announcing the, looks like it'd be the Edinburg North cross
scored
country
in the
team
third.
advancing the regionals. Great job.
The Edinburg North
They scored.
Cougar volleyball team, co-district champs.
Yeah, we beat you to a Leo.
Cardinals in the
I
volleyball
know.
playoff, coached by Coach Adrian.
Whiteside's coming off.
You know, they have a picture of the volleyball. You missed it, Paulo.
I saw it.
Oh, you did? All
Yes,
right.
sir.
All right, here we
Big
go.
short.
Back to action on the field. 27 seconds left.
One timeout
Second
left.
and 7 coming up. One timeout left by the Cougars. Here's the
It's going to
snap.
be a run. Salazar up the middle. He gets met. Hang on to the ball. And he does. It's going to be short.
Fourth down.
Decision time. You're letting it run down to 3 seconds.
Timeout. Cougars, why
it's
so
gonna
quick?
timeout already.
Why would you let time on the clock, Pablo? Why? Why?
And right now, what you
You
would
make it, you go up 3, but you got to kick it to them.
and the reason,
and 17 seconds.
The reasoning what we're talking about is usually you want to run the clock down a
3,
little bit lower.
1,
Right.
2, whatever.
And it's also a good idea to kick on third down because if you're holder, let's say that's a bad snap. You hold it, just kneel it. Just don't let the kicker kick it. And you know what? You can kick it on fourth down. Why not? So we're not in the head of Coach Sines. Of course, Coach Sines been around for a long time. He's a very qualified, there's no doubt, very qualified coach. Defensive coordinator for many, many years. Perennial playoff-bound team. Coach Sines knows what he's doing, so we'll put it in his hands. We will not stop the clock. We
Kayla again.
will. Great job. Cat TV camera crew over here. Checking out the band, a lot of pride.
All right, we got us a good one,
Left
ladies and
hands on their
gentlemen. Cat Stadium live. Thursday night football, Cougar football. Right now, 17 seconds left.
They're going to go for the
Cougars
kick.
14, Wolverines 14. It is 3rd and 2, but like Paul says, you mess up a snap or something, just sit on it
Yes.
and kick it
And kick it
again.
on fourth
So
down.
from
Great job on
third down,
third
they're going for the win right here. It is 17 seconds left. Cougars 14, Wolverines 14. It is officially a 23-yarder.
It looks good from here.
Field goal, Cougars!
And we're going to assume that the Cougars are sitting pretty.
Call the lady. Call her.
Oh, no. Bill Reynolds.
Open the gate.
Yeah, she was there waiting. Yes, she didn't get all her
Alright.
makeup on.
All right. Make
But
up.
Bill Reynolds opening up the gate.
Offsides
Yeah,
decline.
I saw it.
All
Oh, yeah.
right.
Accepted on the kickoff.
Diego Sanchez field goal is good with 13
Wow,
seconds left to play
Cougars
in the fourth quarter.
up 17-14, Donut. Everybody feeling pretty good about it as Wolverines don't really have much effective time left.
Yeah. You're going to run another 5 or 6 here. So they're going to have maybe one play, Pablo. Believe me, though, that boy can throw it 65 yards.
And if the ball has an opportunity to go in the end zone, don't return it because you need those press time. Then you can have 2 plays instead of 1 play.
Two timeouts?
Yeah, 2 timeouts, probably 2 plays.
Now, you're the Cougars. You try to take it back or one of those?
I pounded. I hit it deep. I wanted to start.
Pounded deep.
Yeah, I hit it deep. I want to start in the 20 if I could. I'm hoping or assuming they're going to mark it to the offsides, mark it on the kickoff.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, 13 seconds left on one of these teams' season. More than likely, Wolverines go down, it's over. They don't play next week.
Edinburg North hanging in there.
Turn in
Going to make
your
it
stuff
exciting.
tomorrow, turn in your stuff tomorrow. And Cougars on this side. Cougars win tomorrow. What a game next week. What a game next week. If the Jacks can win tomorrow, we'll wait and see. Right now, it seems like if the Cougars can come up with a victory, a big victory, to maybe extend their season for the third year in a row. Of course, the last 2 years they've gone 3 rounds.
Fourth year or no?
3 rounds deep.
It's 4th year in a row if they make the
Fourth year or third?
Well, because they went 3 straight and a couple
Two
deep.
straight.
2 straight. I got you.
2 straight, triple, 3 rounds.
And he's going to pound it low, and it goes out of bounds. I don't know why. It does take a Wolverine hop with no time off the clock. They're going to get the best field position they could have possibly have expected.
4 seconds off the clock. Oh, no.
No time.
No time.
And
they'll take the ball at the 30.
Yep.
2 plays, Pablo.
You're right.
1 for 20 and a Hail Mary.
And it's possible. It's not out of the realm of reality that the Wolverines could get themselves in a very long field position. It's possible, but not probable. As expect Edinburg North to have their guys back, and they would bend, and you're asking your DBs, bend, but don't break. Have it happen in front of you and bring them down. The crowd is on their feet. They're all in the front part of the fence, don't it?
Yeah.
Usually the announcer telling them to sit down. Not this time because we understand.
Yeah,
Cougars in a prevent defense, don't it? 4 DBs well back. 20 yards back. Expect.
Take us through it, Pablo.
Yep. Drop back pass. He's got a gun. He throws it short and throws an air ball. It was a good play out of man.
That was a good play.
Yeah, because he got to run out of bounds.
Catch it, go out of bounds. You still have about 8 or 7 seconds.
They were not on the same page.
Do the same thing, and then you're in field goal range. So he just missed him.
You're right
he
about
thought
that.
he was going to run, and he didn't run. He was waiting for the ball.
They were not on the same page on that one, don't it?
All right, so it took off 5 seconds off the clock. So it's going to be 8 seconds left. First, second, and 10. Ball at the 30-yard line for the Wolverines. Not looking good for PSJA.
He drops back. He's got time. He's going to be a one-on-one down in the bottom. It's caught, and he gets out of bounds. No time.
1 second.
1 second left. Very generous clock.
At the
Albuquerque, where are you?
Where are you when we need you, Albuquerque?
A big quick on the trigger on that clock. As
we had
1
PSJA?
second left, and clearly out of field goal range. You're expecting the good old school.
Say, Pablo, one more time.
Move those chains.
All right, ladies and gentlemen.
Shadow, go get him.
We have a timeout on the field. We have 1 second left. It's been a great game here tonight, ladies and gentlemen. Both teams just playing their heart out. In the second half, it was the Cougars getting the ball 4 times. They managed to get 12 first downs. They did get flagged twice for 25 yards. They scored in the third quarter 7 points with 10:35 left. That was on their first drive, made it look so easy. And then they scored the 3 points with 13 seconds left
great job,
in the
Stats.
game. On the other hand, it was Wolverines touching the ball 4 times. They got 9 first downs, 1 second left. They've been flagged 5 times for 50 yards. They scored with the 8 point with 2:55 left in the game.
Here's your snap. He's playing. He definitely got the arm, but he can't throw. He's hobbled. It's definitely going to be ball game.
Picked off.
Ball game.
Cougar interception. We don't need that stat, but I believe that's going to be turnover number 4, and that'll bring us to a final here at Edinburg, Texas. We're at Edinburg Cat Stadium with a final. Edinburg North Cougars come up big and get 17 points on the board with 13 seconds left. They get the last 3 points, and it's the Wolverines falling short with 14. They're in the season for the PSJA Memorial Wolverines. And with 14 points only, they needed 17. They came up short. So from Edinburg Cat Stadium, Rolando Ramos, Paul Osbury, Donna Salinas saying good night.